The Air Force continues to experiment with featuring a pallet, rack, box mode of transporting cruise missiles that is thrown from the rear of a cargo plane as a way to turn a transport plane into a bomb missile carrier, providing additional strike capacity during potential future conflicts. This FIG is called the palletized munition system. For example, the C-17 Globemaster III aircraft dropped several AGM-158 JASSM, Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile, cruise missiles from the rear of the C-17 Globemaster III. On a previous successful trial, the U.S. Air Force is now awarding the Lockheed Martin Company a contract to prepare the C-17 Globemaster III transport aircraft to launch cruise missiles using the palletized ammunition, bomb-in-box deployment method tested on several aircraft earlier in the year. This, released SputnikNews.com on Monday, November 2, 2020. The defense contracting giant announced last week that it had received a $25 million contract from the U.S. Air Force's Office of Strategic Development Planning and Experiments, SDPE, to further develop the palletized munitions pilot campaign. The contract aims for system-level demonstrations by 2021 to really fine-tune what is possible with this new weapon launch design. Although the palletized munitions program is relatively new, it moves very quickly, said Lockheed Martin Advanced Strike Systems Director Scott Calloway in a release. In May 2020, the Air Force Research Lab tested the pallet ammunition concept for the first time by rolling a modified cargo pallet behind the MC-130J Hercules transport aircraft carrying what observers expect to be two simulated AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon (JSOW) precision bomb glides. A second test in September 2020 saw a pallet carrying at least one AGM-158 simulated Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missile (JASSM) cruise missile launched from behind the C-17 Globemaster III transport, the aircraft now selected as the base on which to expand the program. The pallet ammunition concept is an attempt to keep existing airframes relevant while addressing the need to spend years and billions of dollars designing or ordering more bombers. Attempts to find so-called arsenal aircraft and flying bomb trucks were also being tested on existing bombers, and both the B-1B Lancer and the B-52 Stratofortress are slated to carry some of the new generation of long-range missiles being developed by the Pentagon. Palletized munitions capability could enable various airlifters to deploy multiple weapons en masse via a standalone roll-on, roll-off palletization system, and could offer Air Force an alternative way of bringing more mass ammunition, bombs to the battlefield, said Dr. Dean Evans, program manager for the SDPE pallet ammunition experiment, in September 2020. This isn't the first time a cargo plane has been modified to have offensive capabilities. The U.S. military operates several versions of the C-130 Hercules that can fire machine guns, rotary cannons, and even a 105mm howitzer at ground targets. Previously was the AC-47 Spooky, a C-47 transport aircraft modified with a similar weapon. In the two trials that have been carried out, the aircraft carried the AGM-158 JASSM cruise missile and on other occasions the AGM-154 Joint Standoff Weapon (JSOW) missile.